Jalen Johnson is a young player on the Atlanta Hawks that I have kept my eyes on for a while. What immediately popped for me was his passing ability and being a 6'9" wing with a 7-foot wingspan and a good handle. With John Collins gone, there was a hole in the Hawks forward spots that needed to be filled, and the Hawks have young guys who could potentially step in and take a larger role. AJ Griffin, Sadiq Bey, but Jalen Johnson really looked to be a guy who can contribute to winning. He was given an opportunity and he is running with it. Johnson has got some good run for the Hawks so far into the season, averaging 30 minutes a game through 7 games so far and starting in 4 games, getting some good run in his 3rd season. Currently averaging 14 points, 9 rebounds, and close to 3 assists on 62% true shooting. Along with Johnson, DeAndre Hunter has also stepped up in his role. It's not just, these guys have to space out and operate in the flow within Dejounte and Trae, but these guys are heavily involved in action, screening, running in transition, and Johnson can at times pop as a connecting passer in some actions and handle the ball. There's much activity within Hunter and Johnson that's helping the Hawks as they are currently ranked 5th in offensive rating. Offensively, Johnson shines as a really good play finisher, benefiting off of opportunities created for him, and at times can clean up some offensive possessions. Really good running in transition and being a beneficiary of lobs as a vertical threat. Operating at a 39% frequency in transition opportunities and shooting 68% in these situations. It's not just him leaking out, but he can also be a guy to handle the ball in these scenarios and push the pace, either converting for himself or finding an open teammate. Johnson shoots a very efficient 81%, going 30 for 37 at the rim per clearing the glass, ranking in the 86th percentile among forwards. And as mentioned, a lot of that is coming off of transition feeds, and there are moments where he can attack closeouts when needed, not extremely quick off the dribble, but still able to put the ball down and get to the rim and show off his touch. The handle is solid, but not much of a threat to where he can use it to create for himself. Still raw as a one-on-one guy. I've been impressed with the way he is willing to initiate contact. He doesn't completely move defenders, but he is open to play physical, which I hope opens up more free throw opportunities for him. There are plays like this that catches my eye with him when attacking closeouts, showcasing that play finishing, where he makes up his mind, and this is what's called stampeding the catch, where there's no delaying decision. Gets the ball, puts it down, and immediately attacks his defender, and he has long enough arms to finish over the defender here. What will really unlock him as a guy next to Trae Young and Dejounte Murray is the shooting. He has struggled to be a consistent threat out there during his career, but so far this season shooting his best percentage, 31% from 3, on around 3 attempts a game. Contests seem to bother him, and he has to be wide open to knock down a 3. But there's not much hesitancy on shooting it. If he feels he is open, he's going to take a shot. For Johnson, the 3-point shooting must improve to where he is consistent off the catch and makes teams pay consistently. The skill I'm really high on with Johnson is the passing, mentioned at the start of this video, and I bookmarked it since last season. Solid handle, but really good passing. See here the pass on this sideline out of bounds play. Notices how DiVincenzo is in front of Bogey, and if your back is turned, you can be vulnerable. Locks eyes with Bogey before making this lob pass right on the money to Bogey, and they get 2 points out of this. And again here, still with that connection with Bogey, as Bogey seals his man in the paint, and Johnson makes a nice lob pass to him. On this possession, the defense denies Dejounte Murray the ball, which opens up the cut, and I like the pass right up and over the defense to Murray's left hand for the dime. And this play here is really what makes me excited about his passing, can be that connector for this Hawks team. Murray is in a tough position with heavy pressure. Johnson can connect and complete this pass to Onyeka on the roll. Excellent use of the bounce pass. And the Hawks can use Johnson as a screen and roller as well, and though he isn't the strongest roller, he has the ability to keep the ball moving, finding the open guy quickly on short roll feeds. Though I do believe Johnson is a good passer, there is work to be done with his playmaking in general. Shot creation plus reading the floor at a high level. He averages a shade under 2 turnovers on the season, and examples like this where he has to make quick decisions and recognize help early. Johnson is open to attack a closeout with Crowder sliding over to help. Right here is where he just needs to whip a pass to the corner man, but he stalls out the play, driving deeper into the paint, allowing Beasley more time to recover to the corner, and he gets himself stuck in a jump pass. Some of his decision making can be delayed and result in some bad passes. Defensively, the Hawks really get a loose, active defender in Johnson who can defend wings and bigs and sometimes guards. Johnson can rush to close out, be a helper from the weak side, and clean up shots on the inside. Just a lengthy, tall defender that can slide over from the weak side, spring off the ground with some quickness, and affect shots. He has shown potential to defend bigs and hold his own and stay physical and tough. It can be mixed results, but he has shown he can defend bigger guys a bit. Johnson is a plus rebounder as well, really has been active on the O boards too, averaging some big man type numbers in his total rebounding, close to 9 a game. He isn't the quickest guy laterally when defending on the perimeter. Guards and players with a fluid handle can open him up a bit and get by him. Change of direction moves can stun him and get him out of position. Not the quickest to recover back on these moves. And then there are those moments where off ball he can get lost, ball watching or over helping or gambling for the ball and not staying solid to his man. Nonetheless, Jalen Johnson looks impressive so far, gaining more minutes with the Hawks, and his activity along with the team highlighting his strengths within the offense has really let him showcase his abilities. Defensively, he looks to be solid, active on the boards as well.